Right, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called The Hostage, 1967. I'm giving it 3 out of 5 stars. I thought it was all right. It kind of plays like a television movie. Rated G. All the violence is off camera. I don't know why it got a G rating. It's got Dean Stanton in a very early role. The Hostage is a 1967 Crown International low-budget motion picture. They can't even categorize it other than low-budget motion picture on Wikipedia. Starring Don O'Kelly, who was a TV actor. His career was cut short when he died shortly after making this movie. This was one of Harry Dean Stanton's earliest films, as I mentioned. It's also got James Almazar and Joanne Brown, Leland Brown, and the great John Carradine plays a homeless bum. Too bad he ends up going to the hospital like halfway through the movie. He was kind of the highlight, along with that Don O'Kelly character who died after making this movie. I mean, before it got released, he died. Anyways, the film was directed by Russell S. Doughton Jr. Never heard of these people. It was adapted for the screen by Robert Lanning, based on the 1959 novel The Hostage by Henry Farrell. Henry Farrell also did Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. So the movie poster kind of plays up on the book that it was based on. The movie poster says the thrill shocker of the decade. I don't know about that. It wasn't that great. And it's rated G. He shocked you with Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. He terrified you with Hush Hush Sweet Charlotte. Now Henry Farrell gives you his greatest suspense chiller, The Hostage, from Crown International. Okay, I'm not too thrilled about this. When you go on Wikipedia, the plot just says the plot centers on a young boy who becomes a hostage after he accidentally closed inside a moving van. All right, just one sentence plot on Wikipedia. That's pretty weak, but the Dr. Terror's Gallery of Horrors didn't have any plot, sorry, on Wikipedia. So I had to go to another reviewer's website to kind of capture all the story there. I tried to use my own memory, mix it together. It wasn't entirely Wikipedia, so don't point your finger at me. It was kind of a mismatch with my own commentary in there. Okay? Anyways, finished off my son's beef jerky. I got to get some more of that stuff. I think I'm going to have a decent paycheck with all this sick pay in a couple weeks. And then I'm supposed to get my mother's estate, which is about $9,300. I've got all these Aflac claims to file. So, considering that I haven't been working much this past couple weeks, I'm sure I am getting a lot of money for not being very productive. I'm not sure if that's a good thing, but I guess it's good in the sense that I'm resting my sprained ankle, which the manager said was good. Cool. All right. So what can I say about the hostage? The story. It starts off with this kid who's kind of he likes to run around a lot. He's kind of like Dennis the Menace almost in that sense. He even tells the neighbor that she lies all the time. The old gossipy neighbor who points the finger at John Carradine when the boy disappears. All right. So they're moving. The kid's not thrilled about moving. He wants to go to the park, even though it's like wintertime and the park is all unkept and not a good time to go to the park. It's not summertime like when his mother is begging me to bring him to Golden Gate Park. Oh, by the way, she's bringing him to Golden Gate Park herself today on 4th of July, which is Independence Day, 1776. Oh, man. I don't have the spirit of 76 today. I didn't even hang out in the Good Ace parking lot to sleep in my car so that I could pig out on hamburger and hot dog. I think I've been pigging out for the last 5 days with my son here. Just sitting here watching movies, television shows, serials, blah, 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 and not getting any exercise, not working. So I probably gained about 20 pounds just sitting here munching on snacks and in between, lunch and dinner and everything. Although my dinners as of late have been kind of light with the ghost pepper noodles and the rice-a-roni pasta-roni cups. So I guess it'll all balance out. I'll probably get a decent route tomorrow, like 40 stops or something ridiculous, because I always get that on Tuesday. 40 stops in San Francisco. First 10 stops are commercial buildings, so I have difficulty finding parking, difficulty getting into the getting into the building, going up the freight elevator, blah, blah, blah. That's going to be my story tomorrow. I'll probably won't finish until 3, and then I got to come back here real quick. It's going to be interesting tomorrow. And then I've got 2 days off to catch up on my list here. Oh, I found The Assassination with Charles Bronson on YouTube for free. I know Karate Man's been asking me about that for months and months now. So I added that to my list. I'll tell you my updated list in a minute. But first, I want to talk about the hostage. Okay. So the boy's causing all kinds of trouble. He's talking to the bum guy about how he hates moving, and John Carradine's like, "Good riddance. See you later. Bye." Then he's just sitting on the bench. He's not bothering anybody really. He's a panhandler, but he's kind of bad at it. He's like, he tells off some rich guy like, "I don't want your money." Then he gets desperate and he goes to some Episcopalian church for money, and the secretary gives him like a couple bucks so that he can sit in the bar, get a couple beers, get his hat back. And the gossip old lady neighbor in the apartment building, she points the finger at John Carradine, like I said, she says, "Oh, the boy was with him, so he's responsible for the boy's disappearance somehow." so, so the father's going on a wild goose chase looking for the boy. He's hiding in the moving van the whole time. There's this drunk murderous guy named Bull, the television guy who died before this movie got released, and he's telling off Harry Dean Stanton, his moving partner, telling him, "Oh, you're too lazy, you're too slow, get a move on." It's kind of funny that some of the dialogue, I got a kick out of it, and I like John Carradine playing the bum, but the last half of the movie was kind of boring. I didn't like it. I like the first half better. The first half was funnier. Some of the dialogue. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but like I said, it's a low budget motion picture, and it's got John Carradine in 1967, so you know it's Z grade, bottom of the barrel. This is the third recommendation from Charles Mento. Oh, my face of marble. How do I turn the sound off on this thing? Oh, there it goes. Is it Charles Mento? I did this face of marble video on November 25th, 2012. It was probably one of my first videos on this channel. Yep, his name is Charles Mento. He recommended this flick a month ago. This is my least favorite of the three that he recommended. I love The Curse of the Stone Hand and Dr. Terror, Gallery of Horrors, Dr. Terror's Gallery of Horrors. He misspelled everything. It says Dr. Terror, singular, Grave of Horrors. Pretty funny. But at least he got some of it. I could figure out what he was talking about. Anyways, so Bull has got some dead body in the furniture, and he wants to bury the thing, but I don't know if he ever got to bury it because the kid is running around. He jumps out of the moving truck, and he goes into a turkey farm with this old lady television actress. God, this movie felt like a television movie from beginning to end. It was like, it had violence, but it was all off screen, and it was all rated G violence. So there you go. So the turkey farm old lady, she goes, "Oh, you poor boy, here, let me wash you up. Let me give you a sandwich." Then her old man gets home, and Bull is with him. And Bull pretends to be the kid's dad, and he just takes him away. Then Harry Dean Stanton tries to be friends with the kid. He tries to be a good guy because Bull is getting drunk, and he's a bad boy when he's drunk. So Harry Dean Stanton, well, the boy tells Harry Dean Stanton where the gun is. So Harry Dean, it's in a box, inside the truck. He knows where his dad's gun is. It's the smartest thing the kid ever did. But unfortunately, Harry Dean Stanton is kind of inept with the gun. He's kind of too chicken to shoot Bull. So Bull just manhandles him and shoots him with with his own gun that he took from the kid's dad in some box in the truck. And, so now he's got 2 murders, and he keeps drinking and drinking, getting crazier and crazier. The turkey farmer old lady sees the boy's her husband sees the boy's picture in the newspaper, and I don't know how she got a hold of the mother's phone number, but she knew it somehow. And the store where they were shopping, the store clerk called up the mother and told her that they were with the movers, and she was so relieved because they didn't know that Bull was a homicidal drunk maniac until the police started chasing Bull, or they put up a blockade. They didn't chase him. They just put up a blockade where his truck was headed. I don't know how they knew that the truck was headed there. A lot of plot holes in this one. I don't know what's going on half the time. But the kid's a fighter, man. He's like running away from Bull and being a pest towards Bull. He even starts kicking Bull's feet while he's trying to slam on the gas pedal past the police barricade somehow with this truck. And anyways, I don't want to spoil the ending, but it was okay. I wasn't too crazy about it. 3 out of 5 stars. I'm not going to say highly recommended or check it out like the last 2 that I watched with John Carradine. But I'm glad I got 3 recommendations because I really love 2 out of 3 that I got from Charles Mento. I doubt if I'll ever see any comments from Charles Mento on my channel ever again, but it was pretty cool that he posted those 3 movies on my Face of Marble movie review from 2012. Which is another great John Carradine flick, I think. Yeah, cool. Anyways, I'm done with my John Carradine section of my list. I used to have John Carradine section of my Netflix queue. Probably Adrian remembers when I went through that. All right, what do we got here? On my list, I've got Blood Beach 1980, Lady Whirlwind 1972, Heavy Traffic 1973, Shoot Fighter Fight to the Death 1993, Tales from the Crypt 1972, Inflation 1942, Without Warning 1980, Revolt of the Zombies, Assault on Devil's Island, Shoot Fighter 2 1996, Samurai Cop, Attack of the Mayan Mummy 1964, Jerry Warren, and The Assassination with Charles Bronson. Don't know what year that is, but Karate Man will tell you it's a Canon flick, his favorite production company. One time Karate Man said he wanted to get a Canon t-shirt. Cool. All right. So I'll keep whittling down this list. I keep taking power naps with the energy drink. It just makes me feel so refreshed when I wake up. the caffeine kicks in again. So I love those kind of crash naps that I've been taking. I don't even notice that I'm sleeping, but then I wake up like 2 hours later and I'm like, whoa, that was a pretty decent nap. Just like I used to do with my former employer, take constant naps throughout the day. That's probably why they got rid of me, not because they couldn't afford me anymore. It's because I was taking too many naps in my car. All right, that's the end of my review. Later.